back to the Binardy Booktube channel. I'm Sophia and we are actually on the 9th of the 8th and we are just about to open chapter 2 because I'm just a very greedy lady and I want to know my prompts right away. So let's go. Alahomora. Welcome to chapter 2. Morning. It's September 1st. Yay! How did you sleep? Okay, so how did I sleep? So warm and cozy at the burrow, bones aching a little bit from the old bed, so peacefully got my breakfast ready downstairs at the leaky cauldron. I would stay at the burrow. Okay, in the morning of September 1st, chilly and crisp, you and the Weasleys climb into their Ford Anglia to make your way to King's Cross Station. Surprisingly, it's really spacious, especially for the amount of people in the car. There must be magic involved. Everybody's cheerful mood has been dampened a bit by the fact that you had to turn around and go back to the burrow as Ginny, Fred, and George kept realizing they had forgotten something. When you finally reached the platform, everyone was walking at such a brisk pace, you might as well have ran. You actually spot Hermione standing near platform 9 3/4 column. She notices you too and starts waving enthusiastically for you to hurry up. Just as you go to catch Ron's attention, who's been too busy to notice Hermione as he's been gawking at the muggle clothing, he trips over Ginny's luggage. "Ron, watch it!" Everyone halts momentarily to help pick things from Ginny's suitcase that's popped open, spilling her belongings all over the concrete floor of King's Cross Station. You start to lean in to help, but Mrs. Weasley ushers you away. "Oh dear, that's quite all right. We got this. Move along now. While there's no queue to the entrance, we are right behind you." After double-checking that they don't need more hands, you head over. Or stay with the Weasleys, you want to stick with Ron. Honestly, after double-checking, if they really didn't need me, I would go. There would be no need for me to be there. You see Hermione pass through the barrier between... Oh, I already got my prompt. You see Hermione pass through the barrier between the Muggle and magical world in a very obviously nonchalant way. You follow suit by pretending to be checking a timetable board overhead when you casually approach the brick wall. It still makes you uneasy. You're expecting to collide with it, making a scene, but as your foot brushes the front of the barrier, it melts away. So my reading prompt is: from mundane to magical, read an urban fantasy, usually a fantasy world that exists in secret from the Muggle world. Harry Potter, for example. So for this, I am actually using Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan, which is book number 2 in the Heroes of Olympus series, and it's great because it's a buddy read that I have to do. Okay, so after I clicked completio, 2 minutes ago or something, I realized that my story kept going, and I didn't know this happened, so I decided to keep going as well. Your vision turns momentarily grayscale before exploding in vivid colors of magic. Finally, you're going home. Even though this platform is much smaller than the station behind you, somehow everything seems louder and busier here. You spot familiar faces until your gaze lands on Hermione, and you get going towards her. Neville has already been looking for his toad Trevor for a while, and it seems an oddly dressed blonde girl has been turning around on the same spot while her equally blonde father applauded her. Oh my god, it's Luna. Oh my god. You keep glancing back, but you can't seem to see Ron. "Come on, let's get a compartment before they fill in, and he will find us later." You get a bit panicky once the train starts moving, and there's no sign of Ron. But after 5 minutes or so, his out-of-breath head pops in. "There you are! I've been looking bloody everywhere for you two." After filling Ron in on your summer, and Ron suggesting something that appeared crazy until it weirdly started making more sense, Dobby is working for the Malfoys. You buy your friends some chocolate frogs and continue to joke around to the soothing clicking of a steadily moving train. The terrain outside has changed from urban to hillsides as you're passing the aqueduct in content silence. What do you do next? So we can play a game of wizard chess or chat with Hermione about your summer. Oh, chat with Hermione about your summer reads. There is no freaking doubt. Oh, I've read so many of the course books for the next year, of course, but Gilderoy's books were my absolute favorite. He's a natural. I think my favorite might be Gadding with Ghouls. Oh, but Magical Me was splendid too. I really cannot decide. Hermione tells you that there's actually a book club that's formed every year at the very end of last year at Hogwarts that focuses on magical fiction literature. It meets once a month, except exam sessions, obviously. If you're keen on exploring some fun and interesting books outside classes, you should join. You were promised that there wouldn't be any Gilderoy books. Well, do you want to join? Yes, sign me up. I want to be a part of a book club. Oh, yay! Your reading prompt: book club pick, buddy read book, or read a book that has been picked by a book club of your choice, recently or in the past. It can be an online book club or a local one. That's actually great. I can actually freaking fit, oh my god, I can actually fit Guinevere's Deception in this, and I will be done with my buddy reads for the month. Oh my god, this is so perfect. Hey guys, so I just had my lunch, and it's December 11th, I believe. Yeah, 11th. And, well, today I went to college, and then I came back, and I had lunch, and I was a bit with the Bay. And I got my Christmas gifts, and of course they're books, because he knows me and he watches the channel, so he knows what to give me and what to get me, and oh my god, I love the presents, okay? So I already knew what they were, okay? Because I'm one of those types of girlfriends that I'm like, babe, hey, will you just tell me? I know you want to. Come on, just tell me a little, like, just a little clue, and he'll give me a clue, and I'm like, but that's not enough. Come on, give me a, and I'll just start nagging him and like seducing him until he tells me, and he finally broke down yesterday because we were like doing that to each other because I had his gift and he didn't know. I got him the Harry Potter Ravenclaw edition in the paperback version, the Chamber of Secrets, and I got him a set of photos that I knew he would like. But yeah, so he got me Saeed. And of course I started reading it, okay? I was supposed to wait for 2020 to start this. I couldn't control myself, okay? And oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't control myself. I'm like 25 pages in, 30 pages in. I started reading it, okay? And the first few pages I read it out loud because I was with him, and he was like, well, now you can read it. Come on, read it. I want to know. And I started reading it to him, and he was actually interested as well. So, yeah, I started reading this, and I got this, and oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at it. I also got Perfume by Patrick Suckskin. Perfume, the Story of a Killer. This is the Portuguese version, okay? We found this at a little book fair at the train station, and copies of the Perfume are hard to find, and I mean hard to find here. And the ones I had seen were like 30 euros, 25 euros, something like that, and I was like, I'm not giving 25 euros for a book in Portuguese. Like, I'm not gonna. And we found this at the little station. I was like, ah, damn it. I don't have any money with me, but I want it. He was like, well, do you want it? I was like, no, 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 no. It's fine. I need control. I'm not going to buy another book because I already have like a huge pile of them to read. He was like, but do you want it? I didn't ask if you could. I asked if you wanted. And I was like, no, no, no. And the little son of a gun went behind my back. As I took the train, he went back down to the little book fair and got me the book. Like, swear to God, I love him so much. I do, okay? I may call him like all sorts of names, but I do love him. And thanks, babe. I really, really, really liked the book. I didn't explain what the books were about. What the hell? Ah, I'm dumb. Okay, so starting with Perfume, because it's the book I have on my hand. Basically, we're following a guy named Jean-Baptiste Grenoble, and he is born in the middle of fish in like in trails and stuff. He's born in the middle of a fishing shop. So he's born in the middle of all of that, and he develops like a very keen sense of smell. Now he falls in love with the smell of a woman, and he doesn't want it to end. So what he does he kills the woman and tries to preserve her scent. And he starts doing that to all sorts of women, and he starts turning them into perfumes. And so basically this is his story, and there's a movie about it. I've seen the movie maybe about 3 or 4 times. I really like the movie, and it's a very, very, very hard-hitting story, which, guys, come on, my cats are fighting again. Meow. It's bath time. They don't want to take bath. Like they're bathing each other. But yeah, this is a very, very hard hitting story. So I'm not starting it right away. But I started Scythe right away. Okay, and oh my god, I really like it, and I really like the setup so far. Again, I'm not that far into the book, but basically we're following Citra and Rowan as they are chosen to be Scythe apprentices. And basically we live in a society where every single death cause has been eliminated. You can't die from jumping from a building or from old age or from diseases because they don't exist, okay? Everything is cured and you can be revived and you can turn the corner, which I think it's like turn back time as much as you want, like if you have the money. But due to the need of population control, there is this new job that's called Scythe. And basically, these are people who can glean other people. They don't use the word kill because it's morally not well seen. So instead of the word kill, they use the word glean. I don't know how they do it yet. But basically what they do is, or what Scythe Faraday does, which is the one I'm reading about, what he does is actually he goes through statistics like, oh, out of, I don't know, 10 billion people I have here, X would die in like a car accident given this and that factor. And he explains it in one of the first chapters, and it's really, really cool, like the way he does it. But yeah, so it also says like in the back of the book that there is corruption. So I'm guessing that at some point we'll find a Scythe that just starts killing people for the fun of it. There's this little like thing that I really, really, really liked. Let me see if I can find it. It's a scene at the end of Citra's encounter with Scythe Faraday, and he says to her, "You do a great Scythe." And she says, "Well, I don't want to be one." Oh, where is it? Oh, okay, here. "You see through the facades of the world, Citra Terranova. You'd make a good Scythe." Citra recoiled. "I'd never want to be one." "That," he said, "is the first requirement." Then he left to kill the neighbor. Like, yes, you'd be great at this job that is desperately needed in this kind of population. And then I'm just gonna kill your neighbor, okay? Bye! With the knife I stole from your kitchen, may I add. But that whole scene, it's so funny for me. I have no clue if I'm even gonna use it for the magical readathon winter quest. Maybe in one of the next week's quests, I don't know. Other than that, I did read a bit of They Both Die at the End today. I am starting to get to the part of the contemporaries that I don't like, which is just the drag. It's a drag. Mateo was my favorite character at the beginning. Right now I'm liking Rufus a lot more. Mateo is annoying me. You're gonna die anyway today, bastard. There's no way to avoiding it. You know it. Like, when people have tried to avoid it, they have died in like, oh, he died because he tripped on his own feet and broke his neck, or some stupid way like that. So you don't need to uh, go out of the house to die. So you can't evade death. So Mateo is like, oh, I want to see my father. But if I go out there, how can I die? I could die like this. I could die like that. I could die like, ugh. Honey, you can't avoid it. Accept it. Like, there's no way to avoid it. Rufus is more like, dude, you're not gonna be able to avoid it, so you might as well go. And he takes him, and they go to the hospitals to see Mateo's father, and the guy is like, no, no, you can't come here, because the office hours, not the office hours, the visiting hours are closed, and blah blah blah. And Mateo is gonna be like, oh, okay. And Rufus is like, yo, he's a Decker, he's gonna die, so just let him see his father, okay? I'm like, dude, you're dying today. You're dying today. They give you free tickets for shit because you're dying. Why can't you just use that Decker card and go see your dad? Like, it's annoying me. It's starting to annoy me. I do like the writing style. I don't know if this annoyance part is because I'm listening to the audiobook versus reading the book. I don't know. Also, there's a lot of like useless main characters. We had a plot point, like a point of view from Amy, which was completely unnecessary, in my opinion. We had a point of view of both of their callers from Deathcast, which was again completely useless. Are you gonna kill one of them? You're not, so just go away. I don't want to hear from you. It was just so weird. I can't wait to actually dive in more into the story. I don't know if I'm gonna DNF it or not. I don't know. For now, I'm reading Scythe, and I'm actually going to start today The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan. I have it on my tablet, which is somewhere. I have it on the Kindle app, okay? And I kind of want to start reading The Guinevere Deception as well, but I don't want to have like a lot of open books, so I don't know what to do. But anyway, I will see you guys in my next clip. So it's Saturday the 14th. I slept 4 hours. I was just way too anxious because I had a test this morning and there were a whole lot of formulas. It went well, but there were a whole lot of formulas and I kept waking up like with nightmares that I was gonna fail and that I didn't know things that were pretty basic. And yeah, so I slept 4 hours, which is why I look like this. But in the meantime, I read 150 pages today of Son of Neptune. Yesterday, I read 52 pages of They Both Die at the End, and I read 80 pages of Son of Neptune. And the day before that, I read about 60 pages of Scythe and 50 of Son of Neptune and 50 of They Both Die at the End. Something like that. I'm thinking of using Scythe as my buddy read slash group read thingy because for the book junkie trials winter quest thingy there was a buddy read of Scythe, so I'm thinking of using that for my buddy read thingy, and that would mean I nearly have like all 3 books read. Not all 3, I mean I'm only 60 pages into Scythe, but I don't know. I'm not thinking of taking it with me this weekend, so I may not consider it. Okay, so plans for today or for the rest of today. I have a sword workshop of Gumdo, which is like the wooden swords the samurais use. And after that, I'm going to Alentejo, which is like my hometown. And then I have a Christmas dinner, so I think I'm not gonna read a lot besides the trip because I have like 2 hours. But other than that, yeah. So right now I'm just watching book videos and watching The Simpsons and resting a bit before I fall to my side. Hey everyone, so it's December 15th. It's Sunday. I'm actually at my grandma's and we were just cooking some Christmas delicacies. The third chapter is open and I haven't done it yet, but I needed to conclude this week's vlog with saying that I did finish The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars and I finished it yesterday. I read 300 pages yesterday. I haven't started on the second book for the second chapter yet, but you guys know that I'm going to open all the chapters as they are released and I will read them throughout the month. It's cold here, as you can see. It's really cold. It's raining like hard, and yeah, we were just cooking and then I'm gonna get home and I need to do something with my neighbor and then I'm gonna study and then I will open the prompts tonight. So I'm excited. Hey everyone, so it's actually Monday the 16th. I did not close my last week's vlog yesterday because I had an allergic reaction to milk. I cannot drink cow milk. You guys can see me better like this, I think. Basically, I cannot drink cow milk. I'm allergic to something, and specifically cow milk. It's not lactose, it's something else. I don't know what it is, but basically, it makes me feel really, really sick and really, really bloated. And so I was in no condition to finish like last week's vlog. Also, I did not open yet my chapter 3 prompts for week 3, so I'm about to start recording a vlog from week 3. But anyway, just a little wrap up. I finished reading The Son of Neptune for one of my what the hell here? Why are you straight here? Do you guys see this? Hang on. Like, why are you straight? Why mesh of hair? Why are you straight? This is straight, like, hang on. This is like a normal mesh of my hair because it's curly, you can see it. And then there's this little, where is it? Oh shoot, I lost it. I don't know, there's this little mesh, I think it's this one. No, this one's curly. Anyway, you guys saw that mesh was straight like hair. Make up your mind. Anyway, I read The Son of Neptune for the prompt of an urban fantasy. Oh god, phone is like trembling. And I haven't started the Guinevere Deception yet because I need to read it on my tablet and I only finished The Son of Neptune on Saturday. I read 14, no, nearly 20% of They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera today. Again, I thought this would be the one I really liked, but I don't. I mean, it's kind of meh at the moment. I mean, there's just so much buildup and this. Like, honestly, why do I need to know? One thing that's really annoying me about the book is I have 20 side characters. Let me just turn this away. I have 20 side characters who I honestly don't care. I mean, I have the best friends like POV. I have the the woman that made the death cast call POV. I have the guy who made the death cast call POV. I have the POV of random people they just see. Why? I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't really want that. Um, there was a thing I liked on a Rufus chapter that it was sorry that it was when he told the story of how his parents and sister died. Basically, Deathcast called and asked to speak with the mom, and then the dad, and then the sister, and so all of the family got a call saying like you're gonna die today. And I really liked to see his revolt against that and against everything. It was really cute. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe and ring the bell to know when I post, because this video was supposed to be up today, but I'm only finishing it now. It's almost midnight, so it's not going up today. It's going up tomorrow, the 17th, with an extra video, which is already planned. I just need to edit it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye!